This is the Riot Podcast. Now, the podcast is
Good morning, by the way,
Hi,
everybody.
guys. How are you?
Good morning or good day to you.
Good Morgan.
Whenever you're listening.
Good Morgan. Something, whatever. So, the podcast is a little shorter today, and there's a reason for that. That's because a large portion of the show revolved around whether or not Nikki could put up her Christmas tree today. And I had to decide, as a podcast listener, would you want to hear us reintroduce the topic over and over and over again?
Where we were talking to a lot of people, but over an amount of time.
Right.
But in podcast form, you might not like that as much.
Maybe you don't want to keep hearing it. So, again, the podcast a little shorter because we were heavy on the tree stuff today, which we will introduce in the podcast. I do recommend that you head over to our Facebook page to get a look at the picture that is not Nikki's tree, but was supposed to be a fun little note.
But instead has messed everybody up. But if you go to Radio U Riot, make sure you follow us on our Facebook page and then hop over to Radio U Riot on YouTube and follow our YouTube channel too.
Mm-hmm. So I need to update that picture description. I still don't think I've done
it for you.
Did?
I
Okay.
did.
Yeah, I can't remember to do
Well, you were busy, and I thought I'm just going to go ahead and try to get everybody to stop thinking that's my tree.
Okay, so also in the podcast today, Disney talks of 20th Century Fox purchases. We talk about why that could be true. Black Friday ad reviews. Oh. And
it gets them mad.
We talked to some callers about Christmas tree stuff. And let's see. We find out what the possible cost of manufacturing the iPhone 10 is.
Ooh, that gets me mad.
A lot of anger, but also some Christmas cheer.
Well, hopefully you'll enjoy today's podcast. Thank you so much for listening.
Yeah. So
there it is.
You know what? I'll tell you what's going on here. I got up this morning and worked out before the show.
Yeah.
And that comes back to get you. Eventually it finds you.
Right about now it does.
Yeah. It's the Riot.
Sometimes a bad example is the best example. It's the worst of the Riot on Radio U.
So we're in the middle of
the discussion.
Consternation. Trying to figure it out. Nikki bought herself a tree.
It's a new tree because I moved and now I have more height in my living room.
So Nikki's growing.
So my tree can grow as well.
Mm-hmm, that's right.
But man, I really just wanted to put up everything yesterday. Mostly just a tree to make sure it fits.
Yeah, but tree's a gateway drug.
It is. I had a really hard time calming myself down yesterday.
Okay, when you say that, tell me, you mean like excited,
giddy.
right? Okay.
Yeah,
right.
It wasn't like I'm crying or upset or mad.
Listen.
I was legitimately so excited that it's almost Christmas when it's not almost. I know it's not almost Christmas, but we're closer than we've ever been.
It's a legitimate problem that the Riot has because, as Nikki is showing, it basically comes down to this, is that you spend the entire year waiting on permission.
Yes.
That's what it really is.
To open up the Christmas floodgates.
That's right. So I did on our Facebook pages post photos of, that's not really Nikki's tree, but it's a tree.
That's an artist rendering.
Right. And we asked, is it too soon? And I will tell you that Julia says no. Christina says
no,
never.
As in it's not too soon, or no,
it's not too soon.
Do it.
Christina says never too early. Samantha posted a GIF of the dancing minions in Christmas sweaters.
I think that's a yes, then I
that
should.
That feels like a yes.
It does?
It does. Samantha says do it. Glenn says too soon. Oh, Glenn.
Oh, is that our Glenn?
No, different Glenn.
A different Glenn? Good.
Brandon says do it. Do it.
Carl said it looks like a yes. Meg said yes as well. I'm getting a lot of yeses.
I don't feel like there are a lot of people out there that want to tell you no.
That are going to fight me on it?
No.
But I want someone to tell me honestly, not because they know I'm excited and they don't want to hurt my feelings.
Okay, well, wait a minute. Wait. Still, you guys should go and whatever. My thought is, I feel like this is a little personal. But for me, I feel like it's too early. I
do too.
I actually don't want my Christmas tree up right now.
I do too. But if you got a new one,
no,
you'd just not be able to say no.
But what I'm saying is that maybe it's not too early for you this year.
But we have to have guidelines. We do. We have to have rules, and it's not because I'm a party pooper.
All right,
it's just when our normal rules are the Saturday before.
Yes.
That's when I normally do it.
That
or
has been a show-established
week.
guideline.
Yeah, it's normally we don't cross over that. I'm a little nervous.
Okay, here's a couple of other guidelines. Let's take a look over the last 2 weeks and see how the Riot has done with their guidelines. I'll take you back where I said, I'm not getting an Xbox One X. It's too expensive. And okay, fine. I'll probably wait until after Christmas.
You did say that. Or Black Friday.
It's supposed to arrive today.
Okay. So there's one.
And so, Nikki, as I recall, you said, no, I'm not getting a Switch. I'm an adult.
I can wait.
I can wait until Christmas. I am not getting this. Roughly, 20 minutes later, we were standing at Best Buy deciding which color Joy-Con grips we wanted. Okay?
I'm not proud of us. I feel like it is, but then is this a problem?
Okay.
Is this something
we have a problem.
Is this something we should be worried about, or is it okay that I'm fueling this by just putting the tree up?
Here's what I think. I think that, first off, no matter what we decide in this room, the tree's going up today. Like, that just
seems to be the track record.
I feel like I know us well enough to know that you are going home. In fact, you might be at lunch putting up the tree. Like that, I see that. I see a phone call in a few minutes. Eric, go ahead and get it out.
But
start laying out the pieces.
I have a meeting at my house today, so someone's coming over this afternoon. And again, I don't want to be embarrassed. So what if the person says something like, "Hey, you got your tree up already?" Or
okay, then
maybe I have to wait till this afternoon.
I think you wait until this afternoon, but it's happening today. I don't have any doubt about that. No doubt about it. But I think that sometimes you can make allowances. So like this year, it's a new tree. We're putting it up early.
A little early to enjoy it.
But next year, we can't do this, guys. We can't.
I'm afraid there's always something.
Yeah. Just like we did with the Christmas in July Christmas channel. This is one time only. We are not doing this again until next year.
All right. I still don't know. I'm unsettled, but yet inside I'm butterflies and all excited and like sugar cookies. I talked about decorating Christmas cookies yesterday. I'm just not proud.
You're all the way in.
I don't know what's going on.
The last part of you to get in is your brain. The rest of you is in.
My heart is already decorating for Christmas.
Waking up with the Riot makes your nightmares not seem so bad. Actually, you might want to just go back to sleep. Radio U.
Man, the internet exploded yesterday. It was just... Did you guys see it? No? You weren't paying attention because...
Well, you never know. There could be many things, many explosions. But which one were you talking about?
Well, here's what happened. Yesterday, this report leaks out that Disney wants to buy a majority/controlling interest in 20th Century Fox, which is now 21st Century Fox.
Sure.
Okay. And I was like, well, Disney owns everything, whatever. And then it was like, oh, wait a minute. Here's the thing, Nikki. What is something that, from what we've been told behind the scenes, that Disney has been fighting with Fox about forever?
Oh, gosh. Wait, what part would it be? The rights to the shows, to the streaming service?
No, it's not that, but that's a good one.
Yeah? I feel like I'm not going to get it.
Okay. Fox has had the rights to the X-Men and the Fantastic Four forever.
Okay.
They got them back in the late 90s and have had them forever, which is why you've never seen, despite the fact that, especially Reed Richards from the Fantastic Four is a huge part of the Marvel comic books continuum. He shows up nowhere in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The X-Men and the Mutants, huge part of Marvel lore, nowhere to be found.
Do they show up?
But if Disney were to suddenly buy...
Because Disney owns Marvel.
20th Century Fox...
Then Disney would own...
They would get the rights back for the X-Men and for the Fantastic Four. And since these Marvel movies really do print money to the tune of, by the time you're done, over $1 billion a piece.
How much would they be buying all that stuff for?
Like, pretty soon, it really is an investment. Like, fine, you won't give us the rights back. We'll just buy you, then we get the rights.
Wonder if that'll work out. That's something to think about.
There's one other little one thing in the mix here. Disney owns Lucasfilm, which owns Star Wars, but 20th Century Fox still has the rights or distribution rights, something tied up with the original 1970-something Star Wars movie, and they would get that back as well. And so there are a couple of things on the table there as far as that's concerned. So, I don't know.
Ooh, the drama.
Oh, it's drama.
With lots of money.
So much money. And it's because, Nikki, you went to see Thor this weekend.
I am
You're
a part
making
of
this
that.
deal possible.
I'm an investor in the Marvel Universe.
No, you're not.
Well, mostly just for Thor, but that was it.
Actually, you just donated.
Donate
You're not
money?
an investor can expect a return. You were a donor.
You're right. Actually, you're right. I'm a philanthropist.
That's
I'm a
right.
giver.
Nikki was like, hey, how big of a check do you want me to cut to Disney?
Okay,
All
well,
right?
now I also recall that my concession stand purchases, that is not a donation directly to Marvel.
That's different. That's
I'm
a
not
donation
giving
to
the theater.
Yeah, Marcus Cinemas Incorporated or whatever. So, but Nikki, in fairness, they donated that leather recliner to you.
Yeah. Well, I was watching at my particular theater, not saying any more names. I was looking and they were doing the little ad of like, welcome to our theater. We have Pride. We started so many years ago, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, well, should you ever complain on like, hey, the mold in the bathroom or the...
You found mold in the bathroom?
Yeah, like if you look especially up around like the air vents or like...
You're not supposed to be looking up there.
That's the problem. The ceiling tiles and stuff. And
Yeah.
I thought everything's fine at like midnight when you're seeing a movie because it's all dark out.
Right.
You can't see too much and your eyes are blurry
Are you
and
going
you're
to start
tired.
talking about the parking lot again?
The parking lot is atrocious.
It looks like it's been bombed, okay? It does, like from the air. Like,
I don't know if that's them or like who else, but I just after the last time I thought, I don't know, it's getting pretty bad.
you park about a mile out, you walk in, it's fine. You don't have to worry about your
You
car.
could possibly twist or break your ankle coming in if you fall in a hole, and I don't know if I could get out if I fall in one.
Make sure your phone is charged, wear some good footwear, and I never go at night. I'm always going during the day because I just figure if during the day someone will hear my cries.
They'll know to pull you out.
Yeah, they'll get me out of the crater.
And I thought, I'm giving money. It should be enough money. It should be enough,
Yeah, it should be.
but it's not.
It's not. Like, Nikki, they got a lot of stuff to pay for. They can't be putting new parking lots
And
in.
the theater we go to, I know that they're not in, like, it's not the same as like if you go to an AMC because like they don't even check my bag.
Right.
So you can bring in all the stuff you
All the
want
candy.
to. But I still buy popcorn.
I took homemade trail mix when I went to see Thor.
See, and no one's checking anything.
Nobody checked.
They don't care.
It's fine.
Because it's a lack of caring.
I think they do care. Greg Marcus gets in on the thing every time and tells
Don't
me.
say where. It's
Nikki,
nowhere.
it's a multi-theater, like multi-state chain. It's like it covers the Midwest. It's
Oh, all right. Well, that was just
He's
a
my
side
president.
note. Is it? It's just a side note.
well, it's fine. So anyway, Disney might buy one more thing in their goal to own everything. And I'd be really mad about it if they didn't keep making good movies.
Yeah,
That's the part
right?
that really gets you.
It's like you almost can root for it. You're like, yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Good, buy a thing, make it good.
Make it better.
My favorite part of the worst of the riot, when they shut up and the music starts. It's the worst of the riot on Radio U.
So I've been pretty transparent about how excited I am about Black Friday. Got some money stashed aside. I like to buy some Blu-rays.
You're not really one that goes out and does the mall thing
No.
the store thing at midnight or on Thanksgiving, but you like doing online Black Friday deals for Blu-rays.
I'm not doing door busting for a blender, okay? I'm just there for Spider-Man Homecoming, hopefully for $8.
That's what he wants.
Something like that. Now, that being said, Nikki, I will tell you that yesterday it was leaked, not officially posted. Not officially posted, but yesterday the Target Black Friday ad was leaked. Now, if
I
you're
thought
like,
it would have been out by now.
No, they usually a week, sometimes 2 weeks.
Beforehand?
Uh-huh.
I feel like that's where we're at now.
But the leaks happen sooner than that.
Sure.
And so in reality, it's like, oh, this ad got leaked. It's not officially out, so don't think you can go get this for the price.
But we all know a leak. It's not like it's a disgruntled employee who decided to hurt Target by sending out their Black Friday ad. It's like, no, here, let's send it out through this promo company so we can get some press about it.
So yesterday I did look at it. I'm probably not going to buy anything from Target, but I was like, hey, which games are they putting on sale? How much are they charging for them? And with a couple of movies, like, hey, what do they want for that movie? And that can give you kind of an idea, like, all right, so
if you're going to save anything by waiting.
I didn't mention Spider-Man Homecoming on accident, okay? Like, I saw it. I saw what they wanted for it. I'm hoping Best Buy does a little bit better, but whatever. So in the middle of all that, I'm looking at it, I get done, and then I sit down at my desk, and that I was doing in the studio. Then you move upstairs and it's time to waste time on other things. And
at your work desk.
right where I was working. And I saw this guy tweet that you could read his review of the Black Friday ad leak. And
why not?
I'll tell you what, at that point, I threw my computer out the window and I just walked out.
Why? It's like an unboxing of the ad.
No! Stop! It has to stop, okay?
You don't want to hear someone's thoughts on what the sales stuff
I don't want to hear that, okay? It's enough. It's enough already, okay? Hey, can you tell me if you like the new Xbox? No, but I have video of me taking it out of a box. Oh, wow. I gotta see that. Really? Like, hey, can you tell me what's on sale for Target on Black Friday? Can you tell me that? No, but my in-depth review will give you a pricing analysis on
maybe the review will have more details on other Black Friday deals. You completely shut that down before you gave it a chance. Let me tell you what.
I refuse.
You refuse to? This is where you're drawing a line?
I refuse. Yes, this is my line. We have finally hit my line, Nikki. I've been okay with it. Okay, I like Black Friday ads. I like to see what's on sale, and that wasn't enough for them to put them out, so the stores started putting them out early. Fine, great. I'm going to look at them. Early wasn't enough. Now they got to be leaked. Fine, I'm okay with that. I'll look at them leaked before I look at them again in full resolution early. Great. But reading some guy's blog post as he reviews a Black Friday ad, guys, that's it. We are right now teetering on the edge of the end of civilization, and all it is going to take is one click, and the whole thing is going to come crashing down. That's it.
It's funny. I don't think that's the worst.
Oh, it is the dumbest. It is the internet eating itself. As a content provider, let me tell you, I know what it's like to take something that is small and stretch it forever, like we're doing right now. And I will tell you that when I see somebody,
of ours,
could somebody do a review of me not wanting to read the review of the leaked Black Friday ad? Oh, it was just one of those things where I was like, that's it, internet. I'm done. It's too far.
Are you sure you didn't have enough throughout the day and that was just the cherry on top and that tumbled down because of everything else in the day?
Are you kidding me, Nikki? Up to that point, the only thing I'd done was have the pleasure of being in here with you.
You're right. That can't push you over.
How could I possibly have been already pushed too far?
Maybe when you saw the price of Spider-Man Homecoming, you really didn't think it was enough.
I am not reading reviews of ads. I refuse.
The riot used to be 3 people.
Please tell me we're not discussing video games again.
The other guy didn't make it. It's the riot.
Uh-oh, Nikki.
What?
Uh-oh. I'm looking for a product that I was going to buy for a friend of mine. Their birthday's coming up. And I was like, this looks great. And then you start looking at it and you're like, wait, why... Out of 430 reviews, why does it have 5 stars? 5 stars is too many.
Usually you'd get 4, 4.5, and that's impressive.
Yeah, so if you ever used Fake Spot before, Fake Spot is a website that is designed, you basically go there, you put in an Amazon product, and it will tell you, hey, these reviews are
suspicious.
Fake, not fake. Yeah.
Yeah, but with normally suspicious fake ones, you don't get that many reviews on a product.
This says they gave it an F. They said out of total reviews, 309 of them they believe to be
really? That's
fake
a large
reviews.
Amount.
Yep.
But is that enough to stop you from buying the item?
Well, I don't know. So then I was thinking, let's go ahead.
Because the 100 and something still are giving it that many stars.
Right. So let's go ahead and plug the name brand into this fake reviews thing. And if you're wondering what it is, I can't say because
it's a gift for somebody.
Oh, see, look, that one gets an A.
Aww.
It says that out of the however many reviews, it says that most of them are real.
Well, then now it's just a ball up in the air. You're not sure.
Well, crap. That's what I say.
Why don't you find the middle one? So not the cheapest, knockoff brand, but find a cheaper name brand.
Something in between.
Yeah, there was a $40 one.
I saw that one.
That one maybe.
That looked like that would maybe work.
Try it and see how many it has fake reviews, and maybe you'll be fine with it.
Let's see let's try its fake reviews and see what it says. And look, that one has a coupon.
Nice.
It really does. How do you get I know Amazon has coupons.
Yeah, it'll be fine. You just
let's
clip
take
the
a
coupon.
Look. This one, it says, nope, it also passes. It's got a Fake Spot A, which means that over 90%
of the reviews
it believes to be real reviews.
Okay. So go with them.
AKA, they ain't nothing cheap. There's no way to get out of it. Like, you're either going to pay and get the real thing or the fake.
But that one wasn't as much as the other one.
No, not as much. It is, in fact, that middle-of-the-road product that you and I were discussing.
But you can, again, always try to just roll the dice with the cheap item. There must be some real reviews. And
probably, maybe. Fingers crossed. You always know, even if you're not using, and again, it's fakespot.com. I can't speak to them. I just know I've used them before. You always know a product's not necessarily that good when they say something like, this product was amazing and did exactly what I wanted it to do.
Someone just call. That's phoning it in, even for an online review.
When someone is at least not naming the product in the review, you know that it's not real. That means
they're copying and pasting it from many items.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, back to the drawing board, everybody.
Remember when we said things couldn't get any worse? We were wrong. It's the worst of the riot on Radio U.
All right, Nikki, I said that I wanted a really good pro and a really good con. Let's talk to Claire. Claire, should Nikki be allowed to put her Christmas tree up today?
Is she pro or con?
She's
I'll
pro.
find out in a sec. She pro?
Yeah.
Okay. Good morning, Claire. How are you? Are you there? Maybe. No? I don't think she's there.
Gone? All right. That's too bad. Nikki,
She's that pro.
AJ, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, AJ, are you pro or con Nikki putting up her Christmas decorations?
I'm pro her putting her Christmas decorations up today.
Okay, and tell me why.
Well, if you think about it now, it's kind of slow and chill all the way up until Thanksgiving. Then after Thanksgiving, you got Black Friday shopping. You got all your Christmas shopping and traveling.
It gets hectic?
Yeah, it gets really hectic.
See, I like this.
So this would be her chance, to just enjoy it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take the time, put the Christmas tree up, not having to worry about getting it done in a timely fashion.
That's good. Now, I also like to point out we had two pros that were going.
Yeah, I didn't get a single person that wanted to stand against you, Nikki.
That makes me feel better.
All right, AJ, thanks for calling.
Have a good day. Bye, AJ.
So, Nikki, I've got a little list here of reasons why you shouldn't be able to put your Christmas tree up today.
I'm willing to hear it.
Okay, your first one is you're destroying Thanksgiving.
Oh, that hurts. It's a little harsh.
Well, and just to be clear, it's you personally.
It's the downfall. I'm tearing apart the Thanksgiving traditions.
By putting your Christmas tree up early, you're teaching yourself and those around you that getting is more important than being thankful for what you have.
Well, why is that? Which troll is coming up with this stuff?
Oh, these are all me.
Those are you?
Well, Nikki, we said it was going to be a debate and that if we needed someone to give an impassioned con. So
you're the con.
I'm trying to explore the other side.
Be easy.
Well, and to be honest, I'm really just trying to make you feel bad.
Yeah, I know.
That's what this is all about.
I just got a new Christmas tree and I just wanted to put it up to see what it looks like. And if I'm going to put it up, well, then shouldn't I just go ahead and decorate it? That's my reasoning.
Christmas is not economically necessary, and the money you spend on it could be donated to better causes.
Yeah. No, I just came up with an idea.
Oh, my gosh.
I just came up with it. I just did. And it makes it okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so Jason said I should do an unboxing of my Christmas decorations.
Oh, don't.
No, wait.
Do not.
What if we do
gosh.
a Riot Skips Work Christmas tree decorating edition? Then it's okay for me to do it ahead of time because it's work related, and I still have my stuff up.
And
what do you think?
You're sucking me into your own private delusion.
So it's not just you. We can do your tree too. We could decorate our trees early.
Hey, you know what? We've already done my tree. If you guys watch the Radio U Christmas channel on our Roku channel this year, that's my fireplace.
That's your fireplace?
It
so
is.
what do you think?
I don't even think it's optional. I think that we're doing that, right?
We should go ahead and film it.
Yeah.
Because if we're not doing it and filming it, then it never happened.
It never happened, right?
Never decorated my tree.
It never happened.
Well, I like that, Jason. Thanks for making me think about that. We could skip work. Our last skip's work, we went to the pumpkin patch.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's seasonal. It is. So, you know what? Real talk. If you want to do it, let's do it.
Okay.
I'm in.
Don't let me forget about that.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to really have to work hard to remind you that we need to put the tree up. I don't like your tone there.
Your tone was a little much.
I'm still on the con side.
A little much.
I'm trying to help you. You know, I wanted you to have a balanced representation so that way when it was over, someone wouldn't accuse you of stacking the deck in your favor.
Oh, true. Even though everybody's telling me basically, yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
Also, my third point in the con list was you're a terrible person. So Just,
well, now that's a bit much for today.
well, Nikki, sometimes if you don't have a strong argument, you got to jump to the person and not on the issue at hand.
Personally attack.
Exactly.
Again, I just got a new Christmas tree, and I thought it'd be fun to go ahead and put it out with the lights and stuff.
Terrible person.
Send your complaints regarding that worst of the riot moment to Fire Obadiah at RadioU.com.
Yesterday, I burnt the ships. You're like, what's that? Well, we talked a big talk about not drinking soda anymore, right? And then, of course, yesterday we had candy cane soda, which
that was for work. That was the Riot taste test.
I'm probably better off saying I've given up diet soda because, as I have said here on the show, once, maybe even twice a week, I allow a Sprite or a 7-Up.
Did you have a diet version of it?
Nope. I usually just go regular because here's something I never knew. Did you know that diet soda tastes like hot garbage? Who knew? Who knew?
I'm not agreeing with that. I don't think so.
I had a diet 7-Up and I was like, this tastes like Alka-Seltzer.
You think so?
Sprite too. I was like, diet Sprite's got to be better than that. I got diet Sprite out of a freestyle machine and I was like, what is this?
That's something weird with your taste buds then.
It's medicinal.
No, it's not.
I don't want it.
It's diet. It's crisp. It's cool. It's fine.
I don't want to get into something. I just know that I tried it and I was like, I got to go regular.
So every so often you'll have a clear regular soda.
Yeah, but even that, back in the day, we go out to lunch and it would be like, all right, I'd be on my third 44-ounce freestyle by the time we left. My goal was not to eat when we would go to a restaurant. It was
the money is in your beverage.
How much soda can I bleed out of these people before the end of the day? And I feel like I won. More than a couple times, I really got some soda out of that. But yesterday, I was going into the gym, and at my gym, you got a little key ring thing where you get it out and you scan in, and the people at the desk can pretend they're glad you're there, but they're not. And then they scan you, and they're like blah 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 whatever. And then I noticed that in the middle of that, I've got my frequent shopper card here, but then I also had my Duchess Crown card.
Now that's a gas station soda card.
Yeah, it is. And so I would scan them, every 6th or 7th soda, free soda. And I looked down and I was like, there's my Duchess card. And I just want you to know that when I looked at it, I was like, well, don't get rid of it.
What if you ever need it again?
What if you need it again? What if you could be working your way towards a free drink and it was like, oh, we just found a straggler. We just found somebody that's hanging on to something, didn't even know they were. So yesterday at the gym, I took my Crown card off my keychain.
But you didn't throw it away, right?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Why? It might have points.
Burn
You're done with it?
The ships!
Oh, please. It's not a bad relationship and you're burning their photos.
Yeah, it is.
That's not what it is.
I don't have any little love notes from Diet Dr. Pepper left.
You could just totally just hid it somewhere in a drawer. And then come back to it if you ever started getting gas there or something. Or is it just a soda card?
I don't know if there's...
What if you start grocery shopping at the gas station? These are legitimate concerns.
Do you know how much less money I spend at gas stations now?
I bet you don't even go.
I would go. I couldn't tell you the last time I have been inside a gas station. Yeah. Actually, I can. Labor Day weekend, I went to some parade thing, and I went in and bought a bottle of black tea. And I was like, well, this will work. And that's the last time I have been inside a gas station. It is bizarre. Half my life, it was like every day, I'm like, well, I would just stop in.
Sometimes when you date people, even if you break up, it was still nice to keep memories.
No. Burn the ships, man.
To you, you're just done with them.
I'm done. I'm out.
And you just ignored them for how long on your key ring?
Yeah, they were hanging around. I was keeping the option open. Hey, you know what? I'm dating somebody else, but I might come back to you.
You still look good.
No. Burn the ships. It's gone.
Congratulations, then. Congratulations.
Nikki, I didn't need congratulations. I'm not looking for affirmation here. I'm beautiful on my own. I'm just saying that thing that I didn't even know was still there. It was hanging on. And what I thought was surprising was, one, how hard it was to get rid of it. Because I was like, well, I got to go back. No! Burn the ships. tear down the bridges.
Well, say goodbye, or you could have donated your points to somebody. Someone's trash is another person's treasure.
That's true.
That could have been a lot of soda for somebody.
Can you imagine the conversation? You go in and talk to the guy behind the counter like, hey, I want to transfer my account to them.
I mean, my card, I threw it away, but I feel like someone else could really use these points.
You guys have a system in place so that I should be able to do that? The only thing I ever used my points for ever was free soda. So, and since I don't need that now.
Now you don't have to have it at all.
You know what? I can live without you, doctor.
Mornings are for coffee and contemplation. Coffee and contemplation.
And the Riot. Obviously. Radio U.
I want to say what's up to Josh. He says that, Nikki, we should try Zevia soda, which is a diet soda that is apparently, I think it must be made with stevia, don't you think?
Well, it sounds like it. Zevia, stevia.
I mean,
it's like, I think it's made by
hey,
them.
look, I'm not here to judge anything.
It seems like it, though.
6-pack for $5 on Amazon. We could get there. Zevia 0-calorie cherry cola. 6-pack, 12 ounces. Here's the thing.
I've not tried it, but that does seem a bit expensive for that. But I'm sure you're paying more money for what people think are more quality ingredients.
Yeah, but that's just one of those things where, I have abandoned my dark master. I do not need to go to another one. Now, of course, I still live in complete and utter slavery to coffee and will never...
That's a different thing.
I just want you to know.
Oh, I've seen that before.
I never plan on abandoning coffee, ever, as long as I live. I'll be on my deathbed. They'll be like, great grandpa. No, I'm going to live longer. Great grandpa, you can't have any more coffee. And I'm like, shut up, kid. Bring me the pot.
Remember, though, when we always hear stories of this person lived to 130 and they're the oldest and they're like, what's your secret? And they're like, whiskey, cigarettes, and coffee.
Well,
yours will just be like, I had coffee.
Well, you know what? I got to start the whiskey and cigarettes then because I'm not doing... And bacon. That's what they always say.
Yeah, they're like, I had a steak a day.
Bacon and cigarettes.
It's usually the non-kale friendly sort of side of things, but maybe coffee will be your thing.
Oh, gosh, we're starting to hit some real sensitive spots here. Chris from Maryland says, I've had Zevia soda and it's hot garbage.
Well, Josh, let me introduce you to Chris, and you guys are not going to get along.
Fight!
But
Fight! Finish him! Sweep the leg!
KO. Well, Chris and Josh, we don't all have to like what each other likes.
Yeah.
Maybe the version Chris had, that flavor was the hot garbage flavor. And Josh hasn't tried that one.
Have you thought about that? Some people drink hot Dr. Pepper. Some people drink hot garbage water.
Maybe it's not garbage, but garbage.
It's French.
It's a French sparkling ale.
Very good.
It's very intense.
Very good.
Lots of stevia.
Yeah. Sweeten it just a little.
It's better we don't bring up different things or at least name them from people.
It's better we not talk about anything ever unless we offend someone.
Yes, yeah. That's right.
Hey, remember, you can text us anytime you want, 877-2-RADIO-U. We love to hear from you. My favorite text of the morning, though, I feel like it's already been taken. A little while ago, we were talking about pros and cons of letting Nikki put her tree up today.
Because I got a new tree yesterday.
And so, even for us, November 7th might be the earliest ever.
No, we've done earlier for work stuff. We remember that one year we did it November 1st because we had to film something.
Did we?
It's in my head.
Are you sure?
I think so.
I don't think so.
I think we did.
All right. Okay. All right. But that being said, Sarah, she says by putting up your Christmas tree early, you're also celebrating Thanksgiving by letting everyone know what you're thankful for.
That's a
Christmas.
Very wonderfully diplomatic answer. Everybody's happy with that. What's your thoughts on that drink, though? What's her name?
Josh says, shut your mouth, Chris. So the riot is now just us hurling insults from you to another listener.
Feel free to text in and we'll get you right in on that fight.
I'm thrilled that we can offer that service.
No other radio station's doing that.
You're listening to the worst of the riot.
Today sucks.
Radio U.
Look, I know we've leaned on it a little heavily over the last couple weeks, but that's because here we are. Actually, you know what? Let me just say this. A lot of people today, I feel like, maybe not a lot, but a few people today have accused Nikki of not showing a lot of self-control.
Me? Because I want to put my tree up
she got
yesterday?
her Christmas tree early. She wants to put it up yesterday. She wants to put it up today. We know she's putting it up today.
I hope, I would like to.
Stop. You're putting it up today.
The only reason why I wouldn't is because if I'm too tired and I don't want to. But I really want to, but it's Nikki. A lot of work.
That's why you're going to stop at Starbucks and pay way too much for a mocha.
To just get some fuel.
Get some fuel to get some Christmas fuel. In fact, I want you to stop in and say, I need some Christmas fuel.
I was very excited yesterday and very happy and very giddy because, we're getting close to Christmas and I got our Christmas stuff. I got some outside stuff and I was just ready to go.
Okay. Now, a lot of people feel like, and not everybody, but a lot of people feel like, hey, Nikki, self-control, grow up, be an adult. But let me tell you something Nikki hasn't done. Nikki has not bought an iPhone X.
An iPhone 10.
She could go out there with her credit card. She's got great credit. And lay that card down and say,
I'll take one.
I'll have two. One for me and my boyfriend here. We both need one.
Uh-huh.
And you haven't done it.
I've not done it yet.
So I just want to first off congratulate you.
Thank you. Sometimes it's baby steps. Thankfully, with the price of the iPhone 10 and the fact that I would probably need to get two, that would mean I would have no Christmas. So those are steps to one directly interacts with the other one.
Yeah. So also, I would like to let you know, and I know that you're not going to like this, but I'm going to tell it anyway. According to, who did this? Somebody did a teardown of the iPhone, and they say...
The 10 of the new one?
The X, yes. And they say that the $999 iPhone X, if you take the components...
How much is it worth?
$357.
I pretty much think that anyways. Not surprised.
That's actually higher than I thought it would be.
Oh, really?
Yes, I thought that they would...
No, with the new stuff in there. And that then makes you wonder, what is our current model's phone worth? Because I'm sure it's less because it doesn't have as much in there. But it's ridiculous, the markup. It has to be ridiculous.
Yeah, so the iPhone 8, they make less... Oh, gosh, is this true? No, that can't be right. This price for the iPhone 8 can't be right. This is saying $65, but that's just the display. I don't have the price for the iPhone 8. And again, remember, it's an estimate. We don't actually know, but this is based on a teardown that someone has done. They're saying $357.
Potentially for the actual price of the iPhone 10.
Yes, indeed. So...
is what I think, if that's anywhere near true.
Yeah.
So we don't have to mark up that high.
Well, Nikki, if you think about it...
I'm not paying for marketing. I mean, I know they're putting it in there, but come on.
What do you think? You could sign up for a Apple, you don't have to pay to market to me, I'm already on board?
I'm already fine. Do I get a discount? I'm not paying for the store or the employees, because you already pay if you go in there to get something fixed, and... I'm not doing that. So what do I need to do?
How do I get in here and get the discounts?
Yes.
So I feel like you should be a brand ambassador. They just, give it to you, and maybe you pay a small monthly fee.
I just walk around with my phone out, which I do anyways.
Yep. So
all the time.
So Nikki looking fashionable, phone out. She's walking in. She's going places. People are going, is that Nikki? Does she have the new iPhone?
The 10. That's the 10.
I've always wanted to be like Nikki. And since I'll never look that good, I could at least carry the phone.
Whatever.
I could at least carry that phone.
I heard she put her Christmas tree up early this year.
I'm doing that. I'm so putting up my Christmas tree.
I am such a trendsetter that it's awesome.
I'm telling you right now. Oh, look at Chris Winters towing the line for the man. He says, don't forget about the development and engineering costs.
Oh, Chris,
well, that's exactly what I would expect from an engineer.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, yeah, that's another $400 or $500.
Whatever.
Sure.
You're paying so they can build that insane building out there.
Uh-huh.
Their mothership that one day will go into orbit. I have no doubt about it. So, there you go. $350, Nikki. That's your American dream.
No, if they let me actually pay that for the phone, that's the dream.
I still think they should just give it to you. It makes me want one just to see you with it.
The worst of the riot is over, but the fun can keep going.
Hey, I saw you checking out my goods.
Check the Riot blog or stalk us on social media.
You want to sample them? A little try before you buy, huh?
Through riot.radiou.com.
Hudson came staggering in our door with a bottle, as he often does.